Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another walk and talk. Today it's a little bit soggy, it's out in the rain, it's just coming down now, just starting. So I might keep this video a little bit brief, I might just not care and just tell you everything that I want to about AI in the crypto space, which is the purpose of today's video. So if you do find this video useful, informative, maybe even entertaining as I just take a stroll through a very wet and soggy wood, then smash that like button. I really do appreciate that. If you are new to the channel, why not go ahead and subscribe, tap the bell, select all the notifications, and in doing so, you will be kept up to date with everything that you do here at Cheeky Crypto. And on that note, let's get right down into today's subject matter, right? AI and crypto. The two things actually go together quite well. But obviously at the beginning of the year, we saw this huge drive on artificial intelligence, specifically around ChatGPT and everything that was going on with the language models over there. We also seen evolution within ChatGPT as well. And the progress isn't slowing down either, right? It's still kind of going out quite nicely. It's going quite strong. And yeah, I don't think we've seen the worst or the best of the AI crypto space just yet. So I think if we just kind of reflect on a few things that happened at the beginning of 2023 as ChatGPT kind of launched, we saw a lot of AI-based cryptos and altcoins just do phenomenally well, right? We saw things like AGIX do 1800% out of the gate for the new year, and it was phenomenal just how fast and how much FOMO there was for AI-based crypto. But SingularityNet wasn't the only AI coin or token that performed incredibly well, right? We saw lots of progression with some of the spin-off projects of SingularityNet as well, right? We saw SingularityDAO do reasonably well. We saw things like Rejuve, NewNet, and of course, you know, how can we forget some of the private sales of AI-based projects that have happened since the beginning of the year and went ahead and did 80x out of the gate, such as Hypercycle, right? And so this video today isn't just a kind of a reflection of what's been going on in terms of these AI-based projects, but also what I think is still to come, which is a fantastic opportunity in my opinion. We've seen price kind of consolidate down since the highs of the AI boom at the beginning of the year, but this is pretty natural. You don't always see just price moon and just continue to go up. You naturally see profits getting taken off the tables and price does naturally want to come back down. And that's exactly what we've seen with a lot of these AI-based projects. They essentially have cooled off. They've seen profits getting taken, investors have taken those profits, sitting on the sides with them, potentially maybe even reinvested them. And I think we're getting up and gearing up, ready for that next big move when it comes to the AI space in crypto. So I think I wanted to put a video out there to kind of say there's a lot of interesting projects that are coming up or recently launched in the AI space. Things that I think a lot of people should do more research on, dig down deep and kind of figure out whether or not you think these have longevity to them and they're going to perform incredibly well in that next bullish cycle or not. Now, to name a few, and I probably will go ahead and name a few altcoins that are AI based that I think are going to perform well, just from a pure speculation point of view, but they do have utility that I think are going to compound and add to that. So let's start at the top of the list. We have SingularityNet. SingularityNet is OG, I guess, of AI. It's definitely something that you need to read the white paper on to realize just potentially how much further through or developed they are into AI rather than your standard kind of blue chip companies like Microsoft and Google, etc. They actually have a lot of progression in their AI, and it is a key project and that kind of is at the forefront or at the center as well of so many other ecosystems. So it's interesting. Obviously, Cardano was started. AGIX started out on Ethereum and moved to Cardano, right? And they saw that move late 2020, early 2021, that migration and all that kind of stuff. It does bring AI into the world for Cardano, and Cardano is making some pretty good moves in the AI space as well. So lots of really cool things there to kind of focus in on and to kind of look at. And then of course you've got things like Fetch AI, Again, been around for quite some time. It's got some good roots and again, doing phenomenally well, right? Obviously, you've got the SingularityNet spin-offs. So you've got, as I mentioned earlier, Hypercycle, a ledgerless blockchain for Cardano, which is all about scaling artificial intelligence. That rain's really coming down now. And yeah, they're gonna get soaking wet. But yeah, so you've got Hypercycle, that scaling solution for AI, so a ledgerless blockchain on Cardano, which is going to be a bit of a game changer. As you see why it did so well out of the gate there, the tokenomics are really good as well. Then of course you've got things like 𝗕𝗓 if you really care about longevity and health, and 𝗕𝗓 is something that you need to see. I think it did 70% yesterday, just with some fantastic run that it had, right? And it has pulled back quite a bit as well. So again, one to look into. Then you've got something like NewNet. NewNet is AI, and basically what they're doing is using computing resources, shared computing resources for AI processes, which is really, really cool. But again, it's all about decentralizing AI and making it accessible to the many, right? And so with NewNet, what you've got there is basically anyone who has a mobile phone, a laptop, a computer, and they kind of have spare resources, they could allocate those resources for AI, and they can earn a passive income on basically allowing NewNet to utilize those resources. Again, I'm not doing this any justice, but well worth checking out. And that did phenomenally well at the beginning of the year. Chris and myself were invested in NewNet right away from the private sale, and man, we did phenomenally well, and I still think it has huge opportunity to progress even further in that next bullish market and where we see real true progression. So I think there's so many different AI-based projects that, just really named a handful of them, I do think are going to perform insanely well in that next bullish market. Let me know in the comments below what altcoins, what AI-based altcoins you're looking at, which ones you're looking to invest in, and which ones you think are going to perform well. I think there's a handful. My shortlist will be something like SingularityNet, Hypercycle, 𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘, NewNet. I think 𝗕𝗓 is a longer term play, but I think it will still perform well. And so many, many more. Let me know what yours are in the comments below, but I think I'm going to wrap that video up right there and try to get out of the rain before it gets too much worse. If you found it useful, informative, smash that like button. I do appreciate that. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. And if you haven't yet joined us in Discord, why not check it out? Link is in the description down below. Until the next one though, guys, have a fantastic day.